Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel named Learning to Learn. And yes, I know I haven't recorded for a long time, right? So don't worry, today we are going to discuss a very important topic, right? So, what we did till now, let me show you. But before that, don't forget to check out Unacademy, right? Unacademy is India's leading online application where you can learn various stuff, right? So this is the Unacademy logo, right? And you can just download the Unacademy learning app and get coaching for CA, CS, and various competitive examinations. Fine. So this would be really helpful to you guys. Okay. So make sure you join Unacademy, and if you want to join the plus courses, which are paid courses, that is for NTA UGC net, for UPSC examination, for bank examinations, you can also always use Aditi Live, ADITIVE, to avail 10% discount, and the code I will link in the description box below so you guys can check it out. Right now, what we have done till now, we have basically started with management, that what exactly is management. We did the process, effectiveness and efficiency. Then we have also discussed about the various characteristics of management. After the characteristics, we have also discussed the objectives and even the importance, right? So these notes are made by me, right? And I will share it with you on Telegram. Just follow my Telegram channel so you can get all the notes there. I'll upload it today, right? So you'll get this notes, okay? And this is still page number, I can show you, 11, I guess. Yes, this is the last page number. I'll upload all the notes today, fine, so you can get. So what exactly we are going to do today? We are going to discuss nature of management, right? So this is the nature of management which we are going to discuss today. So exactly what is you can say all this. See, we have already done a lot of stuff, right? So we have done what is management, what are the characteristics of management, objectives, importance, everything. Now we are going to discuss the nature of management, right? So this will be helpful if you are giving 12 standard examinations, BCom examination, MCom examinations, any other competitive examinations where management is a subject for you. Okay, so let's start. Let me adjust the camera a bit. Okay, yes. So management is an art, management is a science, and management as a profession. So we are just going to understand that is management an art, is management a science, or is management a profession? So let us start one by one. So the first is management is an art. Yes. Okay, so these are some of the points that actually support the management as an art, right? So let us discuss those first. Fine. Yes, okay. So the first one is existence of theoretical knowledge. Yes, any art subject has theoretical knowledge, right? For example, you can take history, you can take music, you can take anything. It has a theoretical base or knowledge, right? So art presupposes the existence of certain theoretical knowledge, and management is based on certain theories and principles, like 14 principles of management given by Henry Fayol and scientific principles given by F.W. Taylor. So there are various principles as well as theories like classical theory, neoclassical theory, modern theory of management. So management does exist. So yes, management is an art because it has the existence of theoretical knowledge. The next is personalized application. Yes, suppose you are a painter, right? And you have done various art classes. So your way of painting things or your way of painting can be totally different from what your friends do or what others do. So it is totally a personal application where you actually decide what to do and what not to do, how to apply the principles, how to apply the concept. It is, you can say, your own unique way. Even in the dance forms, you can see many of the people, they have their own style of dancing. Many people have their own style of music, right? So whatever you have learned in the theoretical knowledge, applying it would be highly personal, right? So personalized application here means the use of basic knowledge differs from person to person. It is a very personalized concept, right? Now the next is based on practice and creativity. This is the third point for art, right? Yes, as more you practice and as creative you become, it becomes more better, right? You can take any art form, you can take dance, you can take music, you can take any other. In the same way, management, the more you practice, the more you include creativity, it would be more better, right? So these are the three topics which actually state or which actually show that yes, management is actually an art, it is a full-fledged art, right? So see, art involves the creative practice of existing theoretical knowledge. A manager applies acquired knowledge in a personalized and skillful manner that is entirely his own interpretation and is unique, of course. Now let us discuss, is management a science? Okay, let's see. First of all, systematic body of knowledge. Yes, management is a systematic body of knowledge. How? Management has its own set of principles, and that principles can be helpful in increasing efficiency and effectiveness. So yes, it is a systematic body of knowledge as well as science, because science studies the cause and effect relationship and then produces various principles. So does management. So yes, management is a systematic body of knowledge. Now let's move to the next one. Principle based on experimentation. Yes, for this also management is you can say in the same way as science, because science is based on principles where you observe things, you make various research and you find theories, right? And you actually experiment on those theories to prove or disprove something, right? In the same way you can do. See, scientific principles are first based on observation and then tested through repeated experimentation. The same happens in management. The principles of management has developed over years by repeated experimentation and observation. Take for example Henry Fayol, or you can say take for example F.W. Taylor. Henry Fayol actually observed many of the things and came up with the 14 principles, whereas F.W. Taylor used various experiment methods, right? And even you can say piece rate system was an experiment. So of course it is a science because it is based on experimentation. Now let's see the third one, universal validity. Yes, any scientific principle, for example gravity, right? Gravity is a universal phenomena. Why? Suppose this pen, if I just release it, it will fall down. Why? Because of gravity. So gravity exists everywhere around the world, so you can universally apply that, right? So scientific principles are universally applicable. Now, is management principles universally applicable? Yes, but with a bit of modifications. It is not applied as it is. The changes can be made depending upon the situations or the changes. For instance, scientific principles have universal validity and application. Yes, true. The application of management principles is not universal because there are modified according to the given situation. Yes, these can be modified according to the given situation, right? So of course it is not a pure science, I cannot say. Management of course is a pure art, we have seen it. It is not a pure science because two things are agreed but one thing does not apply, right? Now let's try to understand, is management a profession? Okay, let's understand. Profession, well defined body of knowledge. Yes, management is a well defined body of knowledge because we have already discussed the same point. Even in the art, yes, it has a theoretical approach, as well as in science that it has a systematic body of knowledge. Yes, various principles, concepts, theories there are there. So yes, it is a systematic body of knowledge. So this is proved. The next, restricted entry. Sadly it's not like that. Like if you just study any profession like doctors or CA, chartered accountants, company secretaries, right? They need to have certain degree and then they might actually start that profession. Okay, if you have an MBBS degree, then only you can open your clinic, right? Then only you can actually be a doctor. Or else suppose you have you can say master's degree in law, then only you can practice advocacy, right? But the same thing is not with management. A person with experience can become the CEO, can become the manager, right? So there is no particular restriction that you need to get this, only after that you can enter into this such profession, or only after doing this particular activity, only after training you can become a manager. It's not like that. So there is no pure restricted entry in this area, right? Professional association, yes, management has professional association like Indian Institute of Management and various associations, but still it is not pure profession, because I'll tell you why. The managers do not need to have a particular degree, right? They do not need to have meetings compulsorily, right? They do not have you can say a membership, so that is not compulsory. So there is no clear restricted area, there is no restricted entry, sorry, there is no clear professional association. Now let's go to the fourth point, ethical code of conduct. Yes, all professions are bound with certain ethical code of conduct. So does MBBS, and so does chartered accountancy and many other professions, but the same does not apply to management, right? So in management you don't have a particular code of conduct that the organization has to follow, right? So an organization has management team so that there is an effectiveness and efficiency, right? It actually serves to the society, but still there is no particular code of conduct actually given by the management, right? So to conclude, I can say one simple thing, that yes, management is a science. I do agree, right? Management is art. Yes, it's not a pure science, but still it's science, it's an art, but it is a developing profession. Right now it is not a pure profession, right? So this, to conclude, I can just say management is an art, management is a bit of science, not a pure science, it is a social science, and it is a developing profession, right? Maybe in coming years MBA would be highly necessary to get a job at management position, or at a journal management position, or at board of directors, maybe, but right now it is not the eligibility criteria, right? A person having like the minimum knowledge can also become like a manager or journal manager, or even what do we say, CEO of the company, right? So that is not the problem. So this was it to conclude, right? And you can get the notes on the Telegram application, fine. So I hope you have understood this video. If there is any problem, any doubts, please do let me know. I do have two different channels, right? One boss lady and one study vlog. Make sure you check that out, because I upload various contents, right, weekly, so you can get enormous number of benefits. I hope you like this video. If there is any doubt, any problem, please do let me know. I'll try to help you out. Take good care of yourselves and study hard. Bye bye.